Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to be talking about a record-setting item on Roblox that I think is just really insane, okay? Now, I talked about this about 3 years ago, and I broke down the math, and I found out that this item was going to set a very crazy record, right? Well, today I decided to check up on the item to see how it's doing, and as it turns out, after doing the math and a little bit more calculations, this item is going to be setting an absolutely insane record. Way crazier than the first record that I was talking about just now. So as you guys can see on the screen right now, the item we're talking about is the Infernal Undead Immortal Sword. And you guys might be curious, what record could this be setting? Aside from it being one of 3 items that has a special effect on it when you wear it in-game, it's not something super, that it's not like some crazy looking item. It's not the largest item ever. It's not the most expensive item ever. It doesn't have the most quantity. But then you take a look at the stock and how much is remaining. Okay, now this item went on sale in October of 2018. Okay, I just want you guys to think about that. October 2018. Today, when this video is up, May 30th, 2021. Okay, so almost 3 full years since this item originally came out. And it hasn't even sold out. It hasn't sold half of the stock. This hasn't sold a quarter of the stock, I don't think. It is actually crazy when you think about how little of these are selling. And we're on the Roblox Wiki right now because we need the exact release date of the item. The reason why we need this is so we can figure out at this current pace that this item is selling at, how long the Infernal Undead Immortal Sword will take to sell out. And as it turns out, it is way more than my initial estimate. So as you guys can see from this video that I uploaded in December 2018, my math came out for this item to take 7.5 years to sell out. Okay, now keep in mind that, again, this was in December 2018, so we should already be nearly halfway there. Not fully halfway, obviously, because half of 7.5 is 3.75, so it would be about a year from now when we'll be at the halfway point, but we should be approaching the halfway point by now, right? And if we go look at the item, you could see that half of 31,000 is 15,500, and we are nowhere near 15,500 remaining. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be trying to calculate how long will it take for this item to sell out at its current pace. So we got to take out a calculator right now, and first we got to get the remaining quantity, which you just subtract how many have sold versus how many were initially. So we got 5,432. Now, another thing we're going to need is how many days have passed since the day this item came out, which is 961 days. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the amount of sales by how many days this item has been out. So we divide it by 961, and you'll see that we get 5.67. This is how many have sold on a day-to-day basis. So roughly 6 get sold every single day. And that's somewhat true because I actually did the math on this about 8 hours ago before recording this, and I believe like 2 or 3 sold since then. So this math checks out, at least with the current pacing and all that. So now what we want to do is we want to take the amount remaining and we want to divide it by the number that we got here. So we could just copy this number right here. We could click divide, paste, and you'll see that it will take 4,503 days for this item to sell out. Only the remaining copies, not the full 31,000. And then it's very simple from here. We could either just take it to a calculator on Google and type in how many years is this number right here, or we could just do a very simple thing divided by 365, and you will see that it will take 12.3 more years for this item to sell out. And keep in mind that this is not including the 5,000 something that have sold in the past almost 3 years, like 2.5 years. So in total, if this item does sell out in 12.3 years, this item will have taken nearly 15 years to sell out. Okay, that's not even the crazy part, because think about it this way, right? In 12.3 years, if people keep buying it at the current pace that they're buying it, this item will finally sell out. Think about where you'll be in 12.3 years from now. In fact, in my original video when I broke down the math and I found out that it was 7.5 years for this item to sell out, I actually was like, oh, I won't be playing Roblox in 7 years and all that, or at least I don't think so. And we're already almost halfway there and I'm still playing Roblox. So I mean, I guess my prediction there was somewhat wrong. I mean, I still have 3.5 years to stop playing Roblox, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, 12.3 years remaining for this item to sell out. Just in case you guys want to do some additional math, in case you're curious, right? We could take this 4503 number, right? 4503, and then we add 961, which will add the days since this release to this number right here. And then we just divide it by 365, and you will see that, like I said, it would take almost 15 years for this item to sell out. Okay, I think 15 years is actually longer than most people who play Roblox have been on the planet. Like, I'm pretty sure the average age on Roblox is probably closer to like 13 or maybe 14 or something. But I don't think that the average age of Roblox players is 15. So this item, when it sells out, will have been older than most of the players on Roblox just in general. Like, that is just crazy to think about. I honestly still can't believe that this item has actually decreased in pacing. Because I actually, when I made that video, and then I started looking back at this item now, I was thinking that it should definitely be selling a lot more, especially because a lot of items have been increasing a ton, so obviously there's more Robux in the economy. So you would think, oh, there's more Robux laying around. People might feel more inclined to buy this item, not even just because, oh, I think it'll do well, but more so just because, why not? I mean, I have 13,000 laying around, so why not buy it? And it's crazy. It's crazy to see how little people have actually done this, even though there's more Robux in the economy now. So this is actually crazy to me, the fact that this isn't selling more frequently, but actually less frequently than before. Now, do you guys think that this is actually going to sell out in 12 years? Or do you think it's going to take longer than 12 years? Do you think it will never ever sell out? Do you think that it'll take less than 12 years? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But I already know that in a few years, I'll be checking back up on this item. I'll be making this video all over again, and then I'm going to be laughing when it turns out to be like 25 more years from that point on. Like, I can't believe that this hasn't even gotten close to halfway. I mean, like I said, it's been almost 3 years, and it doesn't seem like it's ever going to sell out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I really just wanted to sit down and take a look at this item and see if it is even close to selling out. And as you guys could see after doing the math, it's not going to sell out for another 12 years. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.